Greetings from Thailand. My name is Maha Kubarubia and I am the Country Director of Plan International here in Thailand. First of all, I would like to say thank you to all our German sponsors for supporting our programs here in Thailand. Without you and your support, we won't be able to do the programs and the projects that we have that will benefit the many children, especially in the Northeast, which is our target population. So thank you very much for that. I would like to take this opportunity to answer some questions that have been in the minds of some of our sponsors in terms of the importance of communications between the sponsors and the sponsored children. And I know that there are some questions in your mind that hopefully I can answer for you today. First of all, why is communications important to Plan International? Plan International has a second mission statement, and that is building relationships between and among people across the world, among different cultures. And through the communications between sponsors and sponsored children, we are hoping that both parties will learn a little bit more about Germany, for example, and about Thailand. What is the culture of these countries? What are the ways and habits of people? What can we learn from each other? So it is really very important for us, and we are very serious about promoting and encouraging both sponsors and children to communicate with each other, knowing that some children will not be able to write and knowing also that some sponsors will not be able to write. But having said that, we will continue encouraging both parties to write because of that second mission statement that we have. The first question that most sponsors ask is, how do children feel when they write or when they receive, first of all, the letter? When they receive a letter coming from Germany, where is Germany? It's very far, so this is something very nice, receiving something from their friend overseas. So the children get excited. And they don't throw the letters. These letters are kept. So when you come and visit, they will be able to show you. And this is one of the things that they are very proud of. So letters, drawings, cards are very, very important to the children. And it gives them a window to the rest of the world. In this case, a window to Germany through the communications from you. So one of the questions also that has been asked by sponsors is, what do the children know about Germany and how do they get to know about this thing? Well, the children in Thailand know about soccer in Germany. What else? And they normally learn about this in school or through the sponsor's letter. Following that question, sponsors ask, aside from soccer, what can they talk about in the letters? Well, you can talk about your family, you can talk about your job, you can talk about the activities that you do during the summer, during the winter, during spring. It would be wonderful for the children to listen to those things because we have no winter here. We pretty much have the rainy season and the dry season here. So getting to know your families, the members of your families, and what you do would be very, very interesting for the children. The other question that had been asked by sponsors is, how do we encourage children to write? Well, there are so many activities that we talk about. First of all, we have to tell them the importance of communication. And the same thing that I mentioned a while ago, we talked to them about the building relationship as a second mission statement of plan. But we do tell them that it is also very nice and important for sponsors like you to learn about Thailand. So we, either in the school or even in their community or in the house, we develop some kind of colorful stationery that they can use so that they can write or draw something for you. We also tell them, just like what we told you a while ago, we give them suggestions as to what to write about their lives, about their hobbies, about their communities. Now, but you need to understand also that sometimes it is very, very difficult for both the families and the children to start writing. That's why sometimes you get very short letter because they really do not know what to talk about. They really do not know what you would be interested in. So we try to encourage them and we try to inform them of the kind of things that they may be able to tell you. Next question, how do we deliver the letters? So the letters from you go to the German office, and if they are written in German, then it will be translated to English. And all of these things are now sent to the country. And we have a team of volunteers as well who go through all the letters. These are recorded in the system so that we know that sponsor X have written to his sponsored child. We have to make sure that we are able to track all the letters coming from you. Then again, from the English version, it has to be translated in Thai. Sometimes it will be a little bit more complicated because we work in the hill tribes, and sometimes the hill tribes have different language other than Thai. So we try to translate these. They are packed and they are either sent through our staff or through the volunteers who come to the office. If it is very far, there is also a regular post, and we send them to the community via post. But really what happens is from German office translated to English, letters come to Thailand, they are recorded in our system, and then they are translated into the Thai language. And depending on the area, they will be packed together and will be sent either through our staff, through the volunteers coming from the community, or by post. What are the challenges in delivering the letter from the office to the areas of the children? Now, for some of you who have visited Thailand and who have visited our program areas, you know very well that our program areas are in the mountains or in the hill tribes. So we have challenges when it comes to distance, and we have challenges when it comes to the terrain. If it is not paved and it rains, it's very, very difficult for us to go, and really will delay sometimes the delivery of the letters.